Okay. Why does it feel like music is extra loud? I'm not sure. Um, I don't even know if you can hear. I gotta listen. I've got to go back and listen. I don't even know if you can hear music. Okay, we are back, and what are we gonna? Oh, I'm hungry. Shoot. Oh, come on, chickens. Okay, we're gonna take care of this issue, but we have to do two. We have to do two things first. Oh, chickens. We have to do. Okay, there we go. We've got food that is ready to go. That's good. We've got plenty of food to make. We just have to take the time to make it. Move, chickens. But we got to take care of two things first once we eat. Whoa, okay. I confused my computer, which is not surprising. All right, folks, we're back. We have got plenty of copper to make some things out of, which we're going to. It's a beautiful day. It is it's June 1st. Well, happy 1 month. We made it for a month. So in Vintage Story, months are 9 days, unless you've changed the setting in some way, which I haven't. The first thing we have to do, let's look at our map. That is the closest, well, that's right there. So let's go right over there and grab a little bit of clay because, oh, I heard a pig right there. If we get him in the water, we're probably good. Good, okay. Sorry. Welcome to the channel in which we slaughter pigs live. I apologize if that is not something you wanted to see this very moment, but you know, we have to survive. Could a vegetarian, I was a vegetarian for 9.5 years. Um, I support people eating however they wish to eat, but I wonder how well could a vegetarian do in the apocalypse? Actually, probably better, right? As long as they did have access to growing and making farms and things, I feel like they could probably do better, right? I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have to be on the hunt for protein. Although if they didn't have access to like peanuts and beans and things that would provide a good amount of protein, that might be more difficult, but that could be the same for a person. No idea. No clue. Okay. Let's go back over here and get those berries that we missed. And we've got clay right here. So we need this so we can make some nails and strips molds, which I should have made up in our massive first. Well, not really. I mean, I wouldn't probably have thought of it. Obviously, I didn't. There's other things that had to be made, but we need nails and strips in order to make chests, and we desperately need chests. So that's okay. I wish I had done. I wish I had done it like in a second wave. All right, that is going to be plenty for right now. I want to do that. Let's plant a seed. And let's go on back. Because these are going to take time, obviously. So we want to go ahead and get that started before we do anything else. So if you've not watched the other ones, if you're watching this one in the future, um, I have very bad carpal tunnel and I napped about 200 hours, and it is not, those little tiny subtle motions are not for me. What are we doing? Let's do this. So I do have Napster, which is a great, like if you have um, carpal tunnel. If you have fine motor skills issues, this is, now I've set this to go really fast, I mean immediate. You don't have to do that. Like you can use Napster and just have it make things a little bit quicker for you so that it's not as hard on you. But in terms of filming like this, I think, and I'm not speeding it up, right, because we're just doing this live, I thought it would be better to just make it instantaneous so that you don't have to watch me struggle with it. So that's what we're doing here. The app is called, or the mod is called Napster. And again, you can put it at your own setting levels. You might just want it to go a little faster, where it does more voxels at one time. There's, again, I think it's one of those mods that should be an accessibility factor built right into the game. Do we have enough? Oh, we are one short. We have Pete right here, don't we? Oh, yeah. Hello, Pete. Nice to meet you. I don't like this. I don't really like, yeah, things. Ooh. Oh, hello, carrots. And more carrots. And a little random piece of Pete. Alright. I don't want to get too sidetracked, as I am sure it is easy to tell. It is very easy for me to get sidetracked. Let's put this here. We do want to restock this. And let's get that going. Okay, so we need to get this going, which we're doing, but this is obviously going to take half of our hour slot to have that come into being. So we're not going to worry about copper right this second. We're going to worry about chickens. But in order to worry about chickens, there's no way, is there? Let's see what we can do. We've got some resources. Let's stick this here. Okay, that fills everything that can fill. We got room. Let's trying to clear out. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now, I am not 100% sure if I have ever successfully done this. Is it like this in a stick? Yes. Okay, so we have a trap. We're going to have to do this one at a time because I'm not going to make a whole bunch just for the sake of doing this. Let's just plop this over there for a minute. We need food, which we have right here. That will, I know they eat flax. We don't want them to be able to leave. Oh, they're chickens. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have to completely leave. If I move up to peak to see if they're still running, probably. Okay. So we're going to leave that for a minute. We'll come down and see if we catch one. And then rinse and repeat. That's going to be our plan there. Okay. Well, you know what we can do? Let's go ahead and, because there's some things we want just straight copper for. All right, we've got 16 coal. We're going to do as we did last time and, you know, make use of our fire, of our logs, and then our peat. So we need for copper, excuse me, We need, these can be copper, so that's 200 units. Because remember, we have a bronze tin bronze pickaxe. We don't have much tin. So we want to save that for when we find iron or something that just needs the tin bronze. So we're going to make a plain old copper saw and a copper pickaxe. So we need 200, which is 40. Okay, that is 40 pieces of copper. You know what, for right now, we're just going to stick, all of our organization has got to be worked on once we have chests. Like, I don't particularly like, should we just peek? I'm going to be the worst chicken catcher on is there one in there? Yes, okay. I don't want them to go away, but you know what? Once I pick this up, shoot, 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 shoot. All right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, can I just pick this up? Oh, I've got to have one of these free. Okay, 1, 2, okay. Let's just throw food. Not that food, we need that food. Let's just throw this stuff in there. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Okay. Okay, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. We're gonna stick that there. I don't know how to get it, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure what to do with it now. Let's find out. Okay, we can do this. Oh, I think we have to hit control. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, it's because I changed mine, so it might be Q. Oh, hello. Okay, we've got 1 chicken. All right. So we take that back. Go back over here. Okay, folks, we got this. Look, these chickens were just given to us from the gods of this wretched country. Oh no, we have to use another stick. Okay. 1 second. We'll get the hang of this. Just have to do it 2 more times. Here we go. Here's a trap. And let's give it a piece of food. There we go. And then we leave them alone. Ooh, we probably need to get them to come out of there. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Go out. Go out, chicken. Go out. There you go. Okay. Go get in the cage, rooster. Oh, shoot, shoot. See what we did? Okay, this is why we don't try to do 2 things at once. Okay. That was, well, at least it was just wood. At least that was not our coal. So I'm going to call that as a win. Let's take out, actually, I think we won't need as, we'll probably just have to do 1. Well, we've got 200 this time instead of 100, so maybe. We've got to get that to 700, and then we'll do those to get us to 900. And so on, and so on, and so forth. All this is, we need this, but we cannot make our chests until we can get this. We can redo our doors, But that means we oh, oh, wow. Oh, Kelly. I mean, where'd he go? No, we're not doing it. We're not oh, he's right there taunting us with meat and leather. Oh, 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 hello. Okay, okay. Goodness gracious. I apologize for the dog noises. We have excited dogs. And we have no place to put all this. Sorry, I cannot help the dogs at the moment. There's nothing we want to get rid of. Okay. I have to have that. There we go. And break the bones. We don't care about the bones. Okay. All of that. Oh. You know what we're going to do? We're just doing this. We are not going to play games. And we're going to not go down there. Can we get rid of anything just to give us a little more breathing room? Look, we'll come back for it. I don't actually like being that tightened up. Okay. Okay, we're just going to stand right here because that's ridiculous. And I'm aware that that's ridiculous. So let's get this to 900. Let's plop in our black coal. I don't, yeah, we're not going to need another one of those. We'll put them both in, but we are going to come watch that because now we've got meat. We've got mushrooms and lots of meat. We're in a really good place. We're in a very good place for food, so I'm actually quite stoked about that. Okay, so now we have to get this to 184, and then it will fill up and pop over there. What do we got going on here? Granite, sticks, stone path, and just random low fertility soil. Nothing that's here. Let's go ahead and eat. Okay. Clay, we don't have an empty one. This one's empty. Let's put clay in here. Oh, okay, here we go. What do we got? We got medium rift activity. I still want to get the other chickens. There should be one in there right now, and then we just have to get one more chicken. That would let us be able to work on the basement and stuff at night. So that's kind of our goal here. Excuse me, I'm very raspy today. I'm not in the sort of sexy bar singer kind of way. One of my sisters has a sexy bar singer singing voice. Oh, oh! Why did it do that? Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So we'll let that cool. Let's go down and check our chicken. Yeah, we're coming for you. Chicken number 2. Uh-oh. Oh, what happened? That does not... Oh, it's moving. Okay. Okay, I thought for a second like did the trap kill the chicken? So really with these two, I don't want to jinx myself, but with these two, now a bear could get through this, so I definitely need to get another layer of fencing. Just going to clear some of this up a little bit. And we'll get a trough in here once we've got boards. I know. Okay, there we go. Let's see, how did we do that? Can I go this way? No, it's going to throw stuff. Just ignore this fact. There we go. Okay. We've got a light, so they shouldn't despawn. Whoa! I might need to double gate that. Alright, so now we have to do this one more time. We've got to stick that there. Oops, that there. And we've got to go down once more into the fray, old friend. I don't hear her. She's like panicking probably. Yep. Okay, and that. So we just got to get her, and then we have gotten, that was a baby, well, one of the females was a baby chick when we first got in here. So all three will have successfully been taken and rehomed. Now, I really do believe that we're going to have to end up oh, here, we can just go ahead and make the trough, maybe, right now. Okay, we have like 0 space. Okay. Let's see, let's take some redwood, make some boards, and then I'm guessing that's a large trough. We don't want a large help. Trough. Not rough. Help. Oh my goodness. Trough. Small trough. Okay. So, doot, 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 doot. Let's do 2. Can I stack them? Yep. Now, let's also look. Let's do that. Let's go. I mean, I'm guessing she's already in there. All right, let's be confident. Oh, why does that sound like a chick? I've heard that before. Oh, no. Come on. Go in there and go in there and eat that. So we can just be done with it and start cleaning up. See, I hear that cheep. I don't know if you can hear game sounds. I've heard it a couple times. I don't know if it's under the ground or what's happening there. Okay. What are we looking for? We're looking for these. Because bears, I believe, can get, oh wow. We definitely want to light this up a little bit. Let's put these troughs, oh, you know what we need? We also need hen boxes. If I were a hen box, I would look like that. Okay. Okay. Oh no! We only have 1 chicken. How did something already eat our chicken? What? Oh no. Well, we've got the one, we've got a trap. What? How did that happen? Alright, we might try to see if it's outside. I mean, we're fine with one male and one female, but I would like to know what happened to it. Oh no, it's there. Okay, it must just been in the grass. I'm like, wait a minute, I saved those all this time. Oops, we did not want to do that. Now, what we really want to do is make a little boundary space so that in case they get out or chicks get out, but we'll worry about that. Like, we'll want to do like right here. And then we don't even have a knife. Okay, come on. Let's just do it right while we're waiting. We're not in a rush. I always feel like I'm in a rush. Why do I feel like I'm in a rush? We're not in a rush for anything. We're just doing what we are doing. Okay, and then we're gonna use sticks. And then what we're going to do is do that. I'm hungry. Oh, no, I'm not. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay. So we've got that. Now we'll get one more gate. Wattle. Wattle gate. Oh, did I just put a whole bunch of gates? Oh my goodness. You know what, we're just going to leave it there. What is this? Is this a gate? Yes. Oh well, it works. This so that they don't come out here and we don't lose our chickens. Okay. Let's check our basement for one, hopefully last time. I hear that chicken. It's like there's a chicken in the wall. I don't understand it. Alright, there's our chicken. And I'm making myself car sick. I hear a pig. Okay. Now we gotta throw stuff again. And go like that. Okay. Now we have got, just kind of clear this up a little bit so I can check on them and see them. Now, oof, I don't believe they'll lay eggs until I put food down, which I'm not going to do quite yet. Okay, go away. See, they will sometimes try to escape, and this way they'd only get into here. Okay. We have successfully freed our basement from chickens after all of that time. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's do a couple things here. We can't make any chests until that's done, which we could go to sleep and it will be done. All right, but for right now, we've got too much stuff. Okay, what are we going to do here? We're going to put that away and get this back. There we go. That way we can get this and this out of the way so that we can grab that and get some more. Now, I don't like to use redwood boards, but for things that it doesn't matter. So, for example, certain things that you make does not. I don't know how many of these we're going to make 2. It doesn't matter. The wood isn't going to change on it, like chests and these things and shelves, which we'll go make some inside. It doesn't matter which ones you use because it's all going to look like this kind of antique looking. We can't put it over there. We're definitely struggling with space. Okay, what is that? That's the thing. Okay. Doot, doot. We will actually put this up there because we will put our copper. There we go. Let's put our copper up there. Because we're not going to need that after we have space. Let's pop that there. Because we're going to have at least 2 more. Okay. So, all we can do over there is wait. So now, let's go inside. We can take these and pop those in there. We can we need at least one of these. Can I put it up here? Yes. Do you hear that? I think there's something underneath. I think there's something underneath here. Like down in the walls. Like under the, not in the basement, but even lower. Because this was plopped down. There is a cave down there. I think there's a chicken or something stuck down there. But we're not going to worry about it right now. Let's grab our pickaxe. This can all just stay here. Now we don't have to have this. Well, we do have to put this back up. Oh, we can make a door right now. I don't want, no, Kelly. What we don't want is, okay, that's just rot. What we don't want is redwood doors and stuff. That's going to be ugly. Rye seeds, we don't have space for that. Okay. All right. Why do we have that? Break that. I feel like that could have been. Generally speaking, if it's rubble, you want to use your pickaxe. If it's just been chiseled out of wood, which these clearly have been, then you want whatever is gonna, what you would normally do with it. But it's clutter like this. Oh no! Oh shoot! Okay, shoot. Oh, see what I mean? Okay. Let's do this for a second. Can we throw this down in there? No, of course we can't. That would be way too easy. What is that? That's garbage. Okay, well, where does this piece go? Okay, there we go. All right. We're starving. Got too much crap. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, this is only fresh for 16 hours, so we need to make something with that. We need to look if anything else is rotting. That's all, some of that's garbage. This should be good for a long time. This is only good for 7 hours, which I believe we can use with meat. That's only good for a day. So you know what? Let's just make all of our meat up. We don't have enough grain. That would make one pie, but I don't know that we want to. Well, sure. Why not? Okay. We'll come back. Now let's go ahead and do this. Nope, that's cleared off. That's cobwebs we don't want. And that has got ancient slabs. We'll leave that there. Okay. Well, what's up here? I just like the look of that. So we're going to leave that alone. We're going to come right here to our garbage and throw all this junk right now out there. Okay. Let's pop. We need to make something so that we don't have that. That will be downstairs. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in the quern. So this is a quern which grinds flour and flint. There's all kinds of stuff that you grind with it, but mostly what I'm excited about is it takes our grain and makes it into flour. Of course, now we're going to have to make a bucket so that we can I believe we need 8, and I just can't remember. So let's make a bucket. But we can also, I believe we can do this. Oops. And this. And this. And no, we can't do that because that's okay. We can just make bread with the other. So we're going to go ahead and get these good. Oh no, we're not. We're going to do that. That's going to be 5 really good servings. Which one did we put that in? Okay. It's that chicken that I don't know if you can hear it, but that little chick is going to drive me bonkers. Just not being able to deal with the sound of it. We're going to have to go hunt a chick. We're not going to kill a chick anyway, so no, Callie, we're not going to go hunt it. I'm a terrible human being. Okay, we can just eat these because they're going to go bad. Okay. We got everything out of there. We can't do anything about these until our nails and strips are done. Nothing's out here except for what we're waiting for. So let's go to bed. Oh, it's almost morning. Why waste? Okay. Oh, look at that. It's almost done. 1 minute real time. Okay. Okay. We're about to have storage. So. Okay. So since we're about to have some storage, let's start cleaning up. Oops, that's going to be... Now the question is, do we save some of this? I just don't think so. But I mean, it's nice chiseling. Like that will probably save. This is real. By that I mean it's not a chiseled piece. So we'll put this over by the kitchen because we can use this to make there we go. We can use this do that. We can use this to make pies. So let's stick, oh, I don't know how this goes. Not that way. The placement on this stuff is sometimes questionable. There we go. There we go. Nice little extension and the little eye. On one of these ends we can make pies on. You can't use both ends, which is somewhat annoying to me. I do like these little stools. So we'll probably save the stools. Like we'll put those right here. Oh, why wasn't, I thought there were two of them. There we go. There we go. Does it match? No. Do we really care? Also no. Clay vessel. Okay. Now, our question is, this is obviously all going, I'm going to leave that there. That's adorable. All right. Let's get this off the floor. Again, probably all this is going to get cleared up. But for right now, let's just do that. We're going to keep those. We're not going to keep those. No, no. That's an actual ceramic mug, so we can use that. So we're going to keep that. We'll put those over here. Oh my goodness, now we're going to grab more junk. There we go. That's an actual usable mug. Okay. And now we have our beloved. So excited. I'm so excited to get chests. I can't even tell you. So, right, these are 100, yeah, 100 each. I know, chickens, we need to make you a cover for the rain, but at the same time, I believe you'll survive. So we're not too worried about those chickens at the moment, although I will help them. That's in there. We're going to have to fix our coal situation, but this will get us really where we want to be, which is, let's go check our things. I want to make this to split off like right here, so we have two that goes into this. I think that will look better. What do we got going here? 3 out of 5. So all these are gonna 3 out of 7. So we got to start on some of these that will come up. This is only 2, but this first row we're getting there. Obviously all this is going to take a while. This is our beautiful high fertility that we just popped things in. Do we have any random? No. Okay, we're gonna run. Oh, hello. Scare the crap out of me. Let's give them, do we have enough? We can change this back. I don't think this is enough to super help. Which, you know, they should be really thankful I'm doing this because, to be honest, I don't like cutting grass. We should put the hen boxes on it. Okay, move out of the way. There, you've got light and a little bit of safety from the rain. I don't know if they care in game. To be honest. Oh, shoot, Kelly. Kelly. Okay. We're all right. What did I do that for? Come on, this is going to be good. Just enough coal. Okay. There we go. Let those cool, and then we're going to have our alright, but oh, did we have to, yeah, we gotta, okay. Once we get one chest down, we can like gather up all this junk. I love those. We're gonna leave those. Like this table really needs to go out of the way, which means we're just gonna have one random table here. But I'm a little worried. Oh, there. Clay tableware. I like the tankard. There we go. So we're going to get that done. Isabel, quiet. Sorry, we've got irritated dogs. Ooh, uh-oh. Okay, so now we've got that done. So what we've got to do... There we go, we need that. There we go. That means that when we run in here, I'm going to keep that, we don't have so much space there. So, again, once we've got one chest to just dump for a second, we're going to be in a much, oh my gosh. Okay, I want this tankard. Okay. So we've got our chickens moved, which is what we really wanted to do. We have got our copper pickaxe. We're going to take all 8 of those and make those into double chests. Okay. We're going to see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, nice. Because this is going to be our storage area. Now, I'll probably cut this out and make this just solid walls because we're going to stack. Boy, we got a big storm. I don't think the sound will go down because we don't have true windows, but that's okay. Right now, we're going to, that's all junk. I'm going to throw all of the actual legitimate stuff in here just for a hot minute. We're going to come back and get that, but let me just get all of this junk. So we've got our chickens moved. We've got our house a little cleaned up. Got everything. I think what we'll do, and I hate to do it, but I think, I was going to say, because I think we'll wall this off, but at the moment there's no reason to do it. We live in a warm climate where it doesn't really matter if it's a house, except for we haven't had a temporal storm yet. And a temporal storm won't recognize this as a house, but we can go down into our, look at all this junk. Again, some of these tables were nice, but we're going to run into a lot of ruins. And I'm just deciding I'm not going to try to piece them back together again. So that's where we're landing. But yeah, I think my ultimate goal is, these are really cool, but you can't open them. So I think what I'll do is we'll get some oak, and we're gonna make, wow, is that loud? I know you guys may not be able to hear it, but I feel like I'm probably talking louder. Here we go. Whew, that was making me stressed. Um, we'll break this out, and on the other side, we'll put in doors as shutters so we can open them up. And that way, it really blocks out noise and stuff like that. These will stay because those are great. But that means we need to go hunting for some like actual oak or even walnut. I think there's walnut around here. Walnut would probably look fine. We want to replace that door. Okay, so let's adjust ourselves here a little bit. This needs to go back. That goes back here. That goes back here. Let's go back in here. I'm super stoked. Okay. So let's take this back. We're going to just reorganize. This always goes here. Grass we're going to have to replace. Boy, the dogs are crazy today. This is our spare thing. This goes here. Our torches go here. We need that and that for food. This has to go downstairs. This has to go downstairs. This all needs to just get organized. Where's the rest of our planks? We had a bunch of planks. Oh dear, did I accidentally throw planks out? Oh well, it was redwood. We're not going to stress over it. Oh no, we made all of our chests. Okay. So we want to clear this out because we need to take this downstairs. So for right now, to not cause you all to have to watch me painfully do this. What is that? That's borax. I will organize off screen. So I'm just going to dump everything in there so that we can pull this down here. Because I'm 100% sure you would not appreciate watching me organize stuff. So when we come back for the next episode, we need to, this is what we'll have to do next. 4 days, 3 days. Okay, let's just stack those together. Flour will last for a while. Let's put grain down here now, and we'll put that down here. We've got mushrooms, grain. We'll keep more stuff like that. Okay. I know we're starving. We've got food upstairs. Look, it's already looking cleaner. Let's take our bowl. And we're going to take one bite of this. A delicious, healthy soup. And now we've got 4 more of those. So we're looking good food-wise. We're not going to organize on screen. It's been just about an hour. Let me just see if we want to do anything else. Let's take a look down here. We're leaving these up here. That's got an orange ceramic bowl in it. Okay. I'll just put that there. We can put something up there, but I think it looks adorable, so we're going to leave that. This has 3 ancient slabs. We're just going to see it. See how it gets us bonked up. Let's take that out of that corner because we keep... Nothing is in any of these. Okay. This is, yep. Okay, we're going to leave those candles because that looks cute. Okay. Much better. Again, we're just going to dump stuff here. This does go back outside. So we'll do that. Let's take the stuff that does not belong in treasure chest. Lime does, but this goes outside. This goes out. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, didn't I? You're saying you're going back on your word. Just going to pop this, 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 this. This, that's not stuff that comes with us. That goes outside. We're going to take these and we're going to put them. Oh, that's like a single. Take the candle stubs. Okay. Put our fancy one up there and our money up there. Okay. And then our less fancy one. Oh, we could stick that right here. We could put fancy spices or who knows, something. Okay. Of course, we had one right there too, but that's all right. And right here. I like the candles on them. I just wanted to get those up off of the ground. Again, I'm going to take these over here and then I'm going to leave. And then we're going to head out. Because then I will organize all of this goodness. Save you the trouble of watching. Excuse me. And we'll see how nice and organized we are tomorrow. What we will do is look for, like, that's a little piece of oak, but we want some oak planks so that we can have some doors and stuff and sort of kind of get ourselves a little bit in the secure. We do need to address that up there, that giant hole in the wall. So we want to address that. We're going to go ahead and put the rest of our clay in there. And we're also going to pick these up and put those there for right now. But I think that was quite the successful. We need some more. We've got plenty of rendered fat, so we do need to make some more lanterns. Not lanterns, but oil lamps. Are we going to remember to do that? There we go. We won't remember to do that, so we're gonna, can we put these on top of here? It'd be kind of cute. No, we can't. I don't have all the stuff that I need to fire those, so but that will remind us to do that next time. All right, folks, I will see you all later. We have gotten to the first Mother Grail, or Holy Grail, which is having chests in order to get organized. So I am super pleased. And we could put our, like, that's, you know, something to think about, because technically we could put chests in here. We would be able to get probably 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. No, I don't think we'll be able to get one up here. No. But so we could do that, but I think I'm not gonna, because eventually we'll want like a fruit press and things for honey and all that kind of stuff. So I think we'll use this down here. That would be our pantry. This would be like fruit press and things like that. I wish I could get these off, but I haven't been able to get where these wood chisels started. Like I can't, it just breaks the arch. So we're just gonna leave it alone for right now. But anyways, this eventually will become a fruit press, honey, making jam, that kind of room down there, which makes sense next to the kitchen. So I think that works just fine. Okay, that is enough of that. Let's uh, head out into the blue, and I will see you guys all later.